What are you up to?
It may be nothing, but I can't stop thinking about George's hat and raincoat.
What hat and raincoat?
Exactly. He came out in a storm. Why didn't he put them on? Unless... boost me up. What?
I said I wish I could forget this.
Do you see anything?
I see everything.
When my chores are finished and the sun starts to sink low in the sky, I choose a book to read out loud to them. Detective novels, mysteries, whodunits, all my favourites.
I know when Rodney Hollingshead was murdered, and I know who the real killer was.
I like to pretend that they follow along with the story, but I know in my heart that, as special as they are, they're still cheap.
No, no more. Go on, a lot of you.
I'll read the ending tomorrow.
Why would he stop there?
He was just about to say who the killer was.
This is torture. It was the maid, right?
I have a question as well. Sorry, mate. Nice to see you. I just realised, all by myself, that you couldn't have got here today from America, right? Which means you were already in this country last night when George was murdered. I'm not accusing you or anything, but is that right?
That's so smart, Detective.
No, I'm not a detective. I'm just an officer who is always detecting.
Well, I was in this country, but I've never been to Denbrook until today.
Follow-up question. Do you have a boyfriend?
Oh, this is hard to watch.
What? That's a standard question any investigator would ask in this situation.
So funny you asked that. We just broke up.
Oh, no. That's your phone number right there at the bottom of the page. That's how I knew to call you. I'm always detecting.
You're not a detective, though, are you?
I know, but
you found this document sitting out in the open on a desk in a minuscule caravan. That's just noticing, isn't it?
Well...
So you noticed this document the second time you went into Mr. Hardy's caravan?
That's right. So I had to go back there, give the scene a good searching. I put up the police tape. Stickier than I expected.
Don't care, nor would anyone ever. Have you read it? Have you even looked at it?
No, not my business.
It very specifically is.
You think you're brave enough to leave home? None of you have ever left this meadow. Your hooves have never touched anything but grass.
What's so hard about leaving home?
We're not scared.
Mappa, what is that?
I think it's a road.
But what is it made of?
Well, not grass, I can tell you that.
Lily?
Yes!
Are you coming?
I'm just, You go on ahead.
Why are you yelling? I'm only a few feet away from you.
But it feels so far.
All you have to do is cross the road.
Oh, no. No, I can't. It's impossible. Oh.
A person cannot be prosecuted twice for the same crime.
I know when Rodney Hollingshead was murdered, and I know who the real killer was. No more. Go on.
The mystery will be solved when I read the ending tomorrow.
Why would he stop there?
He was just about to say who the killer was.
The doctor did it.
No way, genius.
Oh, here we go.
Last night, something terrible happened. Our shepherd was murdered.
George is dead?
Probably a heart attack. Not much of a story for you, I'm afraid.
Unless there's anything out the ordinary.
Nope, I've looked everywhere. Around the caravan, underneath the caravan.
What about inside the caravan?
Worth a shot.
Lily, what will we do?
George loved us. He read us dozens of these stories. We shall solve the crime.
I can't seem to face up to the fact.
You all think you're smart enough to solve a crime. Do you know what humans call stupid people who can't think for themselves?
Ducks.
Sheep!
He's talking about you.
I'm tense and nervous and I can't lie.
I'm George's lawyer. Mr. Hardy left $30 million. We have our motive.
Psycho killer.
The people in the will are always the suspects. Look around for a better window.
I'm going in.
Sheep.
What's that neighbor's truck doing here?
Are you thinking what I'm thinking? I want to bash it. I want to bash it so bad.
Stop! We've been over this. We don't bash things unless...
there's a legitimate cause for bashing.
I'm George's daughter.
She was here that night.
I have a question. Do you have a boyfriend? That's a standard question.
Everybody follow me!
Are we lambs or are we rams?
The real world is more complicated than a book.
We're not scared.
Mappa, what is that?
I think it's a road.
But what is it made of?
Well, not grass, I can tell you that.
If there's one secret to happiness in my life, it's taking care of the kindest creatures on earth. Sheep. I want you to meet my flock.
When I wake up, well, I know I'm gonna be.
I keep them well fed, well groomed, and each day I read out loud to them mysteries, whodunits.
I know who the killer was.
I like to pretend that they follow along, but they're only sheep.
Why would he stop there?
He was just about to say who the killer was.
This is torture. It was the maid, right?
When I wake up.
Wake up! Everybody wake up! We found George on the grass, and he's not moving.
What?
Lily, tell us what to do.
Our shepherd was murdered. And we shall solve the crime. George was visited by someone he knew well enough to offer a drink.
Not much of a story for you, I'm afraid.
Unless there's anything out the ordinary.
The policeman is completely hopeless. We need to help him.
You think you're brave enough to leave home?
We're not scared.
What is that?
I think it's a road.
But what is it made of?
Well, not grass, I can tell you that.
Are you coming?
For George?
For George. Officer Derry.
I am George Hardy's lawyer. He wrote a will.
In the nighttime stories, the people in the will are always the suspects.
That man had nothing.
Well, actually, there is $30 million.
And we have our motive. We need to look for clues.
Stand back! I am, after all, a sheep detective.
Who killed George? What are they hiding?
What if I can't solve it?
I've read you dozens of these stories. They follow very simple rules.
Look, the clue!
Every time something happens with this case, that's my hat! There they are. A clue. Thank you all.
Sheep can do things. In fact, we can do anything.
I want to bash it. I want to bash it so bad.
What's with them?
Guys, I may be inside a clue.